Welcome back to Neverwinter Nights, the original campaign. We're about to try to kill Klauth. We're probably going to die. Let's go. He's still marked as uninjured. Oh, Linu's getting it bad. I don't think there's a way I can save Linu. Oh, he's barely injured now. Missed on the knockdown. Missed on the stunning fist. There's no way Quivering Pommel will hit because he's higher level than me. Yeah, I'm using the right. Try again. Miss. Miss. Miss again. Trucing is not going to help me here. I already did the bull strength. Okay. We'll have to kill the dragon. There is... I don't think any other way to do it. Dragons are vain and territorial. They prefer to hunt on cloudless days when their blue scales allow them to blend with the open sky. Okay. Yeah, my decision to do things the hard way didn't last very long, did it? Ow, Linu! Okay.
I can still feel my death hanging.
On the other hand, I really think that dragon's a danger. Or whatever it got made of it. Okay, Klauth dispels magic. Dead Dragon Sphere. Dragon Blood. And rest. Oh. Okay. Back to Klauth. And there's a fire giant champion here. Barely injured versus injured. I'm doing better. Here we go. Okay. We are going to rest. And I don't think we're going to do much talking this time. I'm going to tell her to stay way back from me. And use her ranged weapon. Rather than getting close.
Hey there, dear. What can I do?
Far distance. I've been bumping into you again, haven't I? Alright, I'll stay a far distance away. Use your ranged. No, not a problem. I'll continue to use my spells, of course. But when I'm not using magic, I'll stay back and use my ranged weapons. It'll be below 75%. Okay. Don't want to change anything else. This is going to be a rather touch-and-go fight. It was already a touch-and-go fight. Why did I do aid first? It had the shortest duration. Is that everything? Oh, full strength. Here we go.
So, at last, come closer. I will not harm you. These last days of the eons of my life pass slowly now, and I would speak with you to break the monotony.
I have an essence sphere right here. Ah, an essence sphere with the soul of a full-grown dragon, already trapped within for me to feast upon. Give it to me, Millie, and I shall reward you with a mountain of gold for my vast orb. Here, take the orb. Here is your reward, Millie, 5,000 gold pieces. Now I must savor this sweet essence of life.
The tainted essence of a dead dragon. Now you will die.
Actually, that's a good thing. He's already near death? Wow. And there goes a dispel. Linu!
Step up to the fight. Bring.
If you could recover from the fear at any moment now, please. Anytime now. Ancient Great Wyrm Red Dragon that keeps trying to hit me with stuff I'm immune to. Come on, come on. Good.
You know fear. No fear.
Come on, come on. You're just going to let me buff. Okay. Do I have the dead dragon? Yeah, I do. Woohoo! Here we go.
So come close.
Ouch! Step up to the fight. Bring them down.
Good, good. Lena's involving herself this time. Come on, come on.
Goddess, take you now!
Come on, come on. He's near death. And the horde just appears around him. That is a little bit odd. Is that time stop? That's time stop. That's gonna be Dragon Blood. Oh. That's right, we need to go talk to a certain gold dragon. And I have 5 potions of heal now? And I kind of feel bad about killing that blue dragon. don't think I could have. I have doubts about my ability to do. I probably could have done it. I got him to injured without dealing with the.
The third word is yours, but time is short and Morag stirs. The city you call Neverwinter is under siege. Soon it will fall to Morgrim, and he will possess the Source Stone.
Source Stone? What's the Source Stone?
Morag was the queen of my people. The old ones, the creator race. It was she who created the Source Stone when the world became cold and the snow covered the land. Morag used the words to put her people into a deep hibernation when the cold winter came, imprisoning the heat of the steam fissures in the magical Source Stone, and her and all her people with it.
Why would she imprison herself in this Source Stone?
The old ones could not survive the coming of the winter storm. Morag sought a shelter where she could escape
the Source Stone
depth of ice
is
and
the source
cold.
of Neverwinter's magical heat.
Within the Source Stone, Morag would gather her strength year after year, century after century. When her power waxed full, we word slaves would awaken the queen to banish the never-ending winter.
So you think if Morag awakes, she'll turn the north into a tropical
The
jungle?
Source Stone is buried beneath the streets of Neverwinter. And even in its dormant state,
There he
the
goes.
magical heat radiating from within keeps the city habitable during the coldest blizzards.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine what will happen when the power is awakened fully and released. Those who survive the global warming will become slaves to the creators.
Global warming.
And I will be bound to the words of power once more. I will not allow this to happen.
How did Morgrim become involved in this?
Something has awakened Morag's spirit. Though her body and true power remain trapped in the Source Stone for now, she speaks to Morgrim through projections, as I am speaking to you. Morgrim serves her, a pawn blinded by her promises of rewards and power. The plague was the first step in Morag's return. Each death fed the Queen's power, bringing her closer to a true awakening. Now, Morgrim seeks to claim the words of power the Lord's Alliance has hidden in Castle Never to complete the awakening. If he succeeds, Morag will bring complete and utter devastation to the north. You must return to Neverwinter before the city falls. Speak to the one you call Aaron Gend. I will try to meet you there.
Wonder where this portal will take me. Spine of the world. Good. We need to go talk to that gold dragon. I don't know, feel like I should try this without killing the blue dragon. On the other hand, I wonder how soon that blue dragon would go looking for food and kill something. That's a what if. It didn't do anything. It couldn't have done anything. Oh, this is the brass dragon.
I smell blood and something else. Something foul. You have the head of Klauth, the ancient red worm. Give it to me, that I might see the proof of his death with my own eyes.
Here you go. The terror of Klauth has been ended. No longer will his minions raid my lair. The evil power of the ancient worm has been broken. We dragons are loath to part with our treasure hoard, but you have earned your reward. Take this, the premier item of all the treasure I've collected. I thank you for this generous gift, mighty Golgotha. Now, my little hero, is there anything else I can do for you? Are there more dragons in the area? The only dragon I know of who still lives in this area is Akula Truxus, a vain and evil green. Her cave is to the south, in the mountains below the spine of the world, though we golds have little to do with her kind. I'll be going. Then go with my blessing, human creature. I cannot thank you enough for slaying Klauth and preserving my eggs. Okay, we are going to sell stuff, and then we're going to talk to Aaron again. As leisurely as if this wasn't about deadly negative trap. Alright.
Hail to ye!
Blood Rust Axe. Bonus damage versus good. Lovely. And the slow. Ceremonial Uthgard Belt. Which is really nice. But I already immune to disease. I already have something that gives me immune to disease. Immune to death magic is worth keeping around. Yeah. Can't sell the word of power. That would be bad. I don't know what you need for the rags and such for. Oh, weird red dragon armor, which would be nice, really nice, if I were a fighter, which I'm not. More boots of speed, and I'd give that to Linu in a heartbeat. Everthrower. Again. Pixie Lance. Okay. Several copies of the ritual book, which I'd like to get rid of, but I can't. Oh, right. More copies of the ritual book. And that was my timer. Okay, we're good. I wonder what her outfit really looks like with all those bags all over the place. Okay, we are about to finish chapter 4.
I have just received the latest reports from the battlefield, and things are grim. The walls of Neverwinter have been breached, and the Lord's Alliance has retreated to Castle Never under the onslaught.
Okay.
Erebeth, with her intimate knowledge of our strategies, crushes our forces in every encounter. Half the city is under the control of her Luskan forces. And what of your mission? Have you found the success our troops have not?
Yes. Here I have another word, one of the words of power here.
Finally, some good news. And not a moment too soon. Even now, I am preparing to leave for Castle Neverwinter, to help ensure the words I sent there for safekeeping are not captured by Arabeth.
Okay.
I might as well open my coffers to you before we go. The money was meant to fund the defense of the city, and you seem to have done more for that cause than anyone else. Better I give the funds to you than let the Luskan forces loot them. Take this reward of 5,000 gold coins, along with my thanks, and know that whatever awaits us, I am glad that we will face it together.
Of course, Aaron. As long as my body draws breath, I will fight to save Neverwinter.
Time grows short. We must return to Castle Never to defend its walls and the words of power within from Arabeth and Malcolm. We will leave right now if you are ready.
I'm ready.
I only hope we are not too late.
The words of power, the tools of a creator race. Hadrian spoke of them as though they could shape worlds, and perhaps they had. With these in hand, victory would not be far behind, or so it was thought. While Eringend searched for the ancient relics, Morgrim's army pressed their attacks against Neverwinter. Their dark magics and sheer numbers soon overwhelmed the defenders. The betrayer, Arabeth, was at the forefront when the walls were breached. The words of power, once thought safe within Castle Never, were in danger of falling to the enemy. And behind the invasion, an even greater evil, Morag, Queen of the Old Ones, had awoken.
Oh joy. So we're now in chapter 4. And Linu came with us. Okay. Greetings, I am Lord Nasher. Yes, we've met, sir.
We meet again. As you know, I am Nasher Alagonda, Lord of Neverwinter. I was once an adventurer like you, though that was long ago.
Okay.
Eringend tells me you have done much in the defense of our
Sir,
city.
I'm not an adventurer.
For this I thank you, though I fear it was all in vain. Arabeth knows our defenses too well. We could not stand against her forces.
Why
the
didn't
enemy
you
has breached our walls.
change things
All is
up as soon as
lost.
you knew she was a betrayer?
Do not give up hope, my lord. We still have the words of power after all.
And what good has that done, Erin? We have no way to use them. Whatever magic is locked within those stone tablets is of no use to us.
Perhaps Hadrian will reveal their secret to us, if you release her from the dungeons.
I don't trust that creature, Erin, and neither should you. We have done her no harm. If she was truly our ally, she would tell us what she knows.
Hadrian told us about the secret door beneath Castle Never. Without her, we would never have found the Source Stone.
And what good has that done, Erin? That creature won't tell us anything about it. The Source Stone is as useless to us as the words of power.
Perhaps Hadrian will speak to our champion. She has spoken with them before.
Enough, Erin. Now, if you want to speak to Hadrian, you are free to do so. But I will not release her from the dungeon while an enemy is within our city gates.
Okay.
Personally, I think this is all a waste of time. Words of power, the Source Stone, Hadrian. What good is this against Arabeth's army? Our fate is sealed. We are all doomed.
Okay, I should be going now.
Of course, of course. But before you go, maybe Gend is right. Maybe you should go speak to this Hadrian creature. I doubt it will do much good, but maybe, just maybe, she knows something that can save us. We're desperate, after all. Any important information you come across should be reported directly to Eringend. I've placed him in charge of the defense of the city. By some miracle, the city still stands, and Eringend clings to the hope we may yet survive. But I am older and wiser. I harbor no such illusions. That is why I have placed Gend in charge of the defense of the city. Let him handle the reports flooding in. I have no stomach for it anymore.
I should be going
Of
now.
course, I doubt it any...
Now, you are a vast different from the Lord Nasher that's in Neverwinter Nights 2, who went on to stand against the tides of the dead. Gave a really rousing speech. I'm guessing this event may have taught you not to give up hope. Depressed Nasher. Plus, the other Nasher was played by Sir Patrick Stewart, so awesome. Anyway, talk to you later.